Okay, guys, let's start off with chopping some fresh okra. First, I'm going to take off the head of the okra and the tip of the okra. I don't want those pieces of it. And I just slice it. It wasn't really big and they weren't really small chunks because I knew that I really wanted to taste the okra. I love okra, so I wanted to be able to taste it. Then I took some frozen onions and peppers, and I don't know why I had a bright idea that I could cut frozen vegetables. Well, I cut them a little bit. And I wasn't going to put a whole lot in there because I'm not a big fan of onions, peppers, and all of that. So I just wanted enough to season it as the recipe suggested. So then I'm just putting them in a bowl, and then next I'm going to add, I think it's 1 egg. This recipe called for 1 pound of okra. I was the only one that was going to be eating it. So, of course, I didn't do 1 pound. I just did like a handful. So, the measurements, I just kind of like eyeballed it or whatever. So, I'm taking a brown egg, put that in, and then, what am I going to do next? Who knows? And then I'll salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Those were the only seasonings I used. And then I did 1/3 cup of all purpose flour. And it wasn't, I did a half a cup of water and then 1/3 cup of yellow cornmeal. And I just mixed all of that up until it had like, it wasn't a thick consistency. And also 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I almost forgot about that. It wasn't a really thick consistency, but it wasn't loose either. So you'll see once I dump it in the pan, like what kind of consistency it is. Y'all, I can't explain. I just turn on the camera. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna show them. This was my first time making it too. First time making an okra patty, and it was so good. Even mom said that it was delicious. So I had some oil heated on the stove. Then I took a spoon and just kind of like just dropped it in there and it formed its own patty, which I was shocked. I was like, oh, it's going to be everywhere, but it wasn't everywhere. It just formed its own patty. Then you're going to see that how golden and brown you fry on both sides, 2 minutes for each side. And then it was completely done. It's almost like a hush puppy with okra in it, like a big hush puppy with okra in it. That's what I take it to be, or that's what it tastes like to me. But I will say that I would definitely 100% make this again. I think that this will be really good with like a remoulade sauce, some type of like maybe like a spicy remoulade sauce. I just got off work that day and wanted something different, and I know I needed to eat me some vegetables. So I'm like, well, let me eat me some vegetables. Let me look up a recipe for something that I like, and I love okra. I know like you got to be a special type of person to love okra, but I absolutely love it. I don't like pickled okra, but I like okra. So now I'm going to show you all me taking it off the stove. It's been 4 minutes. I did it for exactly 2 minutes on each side. And then you'll see how golden brown and delicious it is. Let me know in the comments. See, isn't that beautiful? Let me know in the comments below if there's something that you would try, if you're even a fan of okra, because I know most people are not. But so simple ingredients. I love recipes that only have a small amount of ingredients. So it's okra, onions, bell pepper, salt, pepper, water, baking powder, flour, and cornmeal. That's it. That's all you need. Or even if you wanted a little spicy, you could probably put like a little bit of Cajun season in it to make it a little spicy, or maybe dice up some jalapeno peppers to make it spicy. But this was a nice. I ate this for dinner. I didn't eat anything else. I just ate one patty and I was full. So that gives you an idea of how fulfilling it is. And I'm gonna see y'all again on another one of my random videos that I drop. Peace out. Bye, y'all.